What is Hiragana? The Japanese language has three writing systems: Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. Hiragana is refined and roundish, Katakana is simple and stylish, and Kanji is cool but complicated. Let's take a look at some Japanese sentences, and I will introduce myself. こんにちは、ヒコです。Hello, I'm Hiko. 日本人です。I'm Japanese. オンラインで日本語を教えています。I teach Japanese online. このチャンネルでは日本語や日本の文化を紹介します。On this channel, I will introduce the Japanese language and culture. チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。Please subscribe to the channel. ぜひ楽しんでください。I hope you enjoy it. The characters colored in black are hiragana, blue are katakana, and red are kanji. In this video, I will briefly talk about hiragana. Learning hiragana is the first step you need to take in learning Japanese. It's the foundation for mastering the language, and you can't skip it if you want to learn Japanese well. I will now talk about the following points. Number 1. Hiragana is basic syllabary. Number 2. Role of hiragana in sentences. Number 3. Methods and stages of learning hiragana. Let's see number 1. Basic syllabary. This is the hiragana chart. These 46 characters are the basic hiragana characters. Hiragana is the fundamental phonetic script of Japanese, used to accurately represent Japanese sounds. Although there are some exceptions, each character generally represents one syllable. The rightmost column, known as the A row, contains the vowels. Only these 5 characters represent the vowels in Japanese. From top to bottom, they are pronounced A, I, U, E, O. The other characters are combinations of consonants and vowels. For example, the third character in the Ka row, Ku, is a combination of K and U. Ku, Ku, Ku. The last character in the Na row, No, is a combination of N and O. No, No, No. The character N is unique because it does not combine with the vowel. N, N, N. In the alphabet, these characters are written like this. Except for the A row and N, the characters are combinations of consonants and vowels. But there are a few exceptions. The characters marked in green have different consonant pronunciations. The second character in the Sa row is pronounced Shi rather than Si. Similarly, in the Ta row, Chi and Tsu are pronounced differently from Ti and Tu. The third character in the Ha row is pronounced Fu, and the last character in the Wa row is pronounced O. Now, I will pronounce all the characters from the rightmost column. A, I, U, E, O. Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko. Sa, Shi, Su, Se, So. Ta, Chi, Tsu, Te, To. Na, Ni, Nu, Ne, No. Ha, Hi, Fu, He, Ho. Ma, Mi, Mu, Me, Mo. Ya, Yu, Yo. Ra, Ri, Ru, Re, Ro. Wa, O, N. Let's see how hiragana characters form words. Here's a question. There are 2 people in this picture. What do you see between them? An umbrella? Yes. But let's make it romantic. I see love. Love is written this way in Japanese, and it's pronounced I. Isn't that cute? The first 2 characters in hiragana, A and I, combine and make love. If you are unsure what love is, feel free to ask AI tools. You know, AI. By the way, umbrella is kasa, K-A-S-A, kasa, 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 kasa. But wait a minute. I understand there are 5 vowels, but are there only 9 consonants? How about the sounds like G, Z, D, B, P? Good question. We have those sounds in Japanese. These characters can be easily created based on the basic hiragana. Here's how. Focus on the ka row, which has the K sound. By adding 2 small strokes to the top right of each character, the K sound changes to the G sound. When pronounced from the top, it becomes ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Similarly, by adding these 2 strokes to the sa row, which has the S sound, it changes to the za row with the Z sound. The, ji, zu, ze, zo. The same applies to the ta row, which becomes the da row. Da, ji, zu, de, do. And the ha row, which becomes the ba row. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Additionally, by adding a small circle to the top right of the ha row characters, it changes to the pa row. Pa, pi, pu, pe, bo. What do you think? It's simple, isn't it? Let me introduce 2 new words here. By the way, do you know this mountain in this picture? This is Mount Fuji. In hiragana, it is written like this. Fuji-san, Fuji-san, Fuji-san. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan. The word tall is written like this. Takai, takai, takai. Fuji-san, takai. Now let's move on to the next topic. Number 2. Rolling sentences. The role of hiragana in sentences is as follows. Hiragana is used as particles and auxiliary verbs, endings of verbs and adjectives, reading indications of kanji, which is called hiragana. Let's take a look at an example sentence. The sentence above is written entirely hiragana, while the one below includes kanji, but they are the same sentence. Fuji-san wa takai desu. Mount Fuji is tall. Earlier, I introduced Fuji-san and takai. Fuji-san is a noun, and takai is an adjective. Additionally, there are characters written in hiragana, wa and desu. Wa is a particle that indicates the topic of the sentence, while desu is an auxiliary verb similar to the English verb to be. In this way, particles and auxiliary verbs are written in hiragana. I will explain more about grammar in another video. By the way, the character ha is pronounced wa in the sentence. This is a rule when ha is used as a particle. Similarly, he is pronounced e, not he, when used as a particle. These are the only 2 characters with pronunciation changes, so there's no need to worry too much. Let's go back to the sentence. Fuji-san and takai are typically written in kanji. However, reading kanji can be challenging, even for native Japanese speakers. In such cases, hiragana, colored in red, is used to show the pronunciation of kanji. Now focus on takai. As an adjective, takai is written with a combination of kanji and hiragana, because adjectives and verbs often change their endings. Endings are written in hiragana. For example, the negative form of takai is takakunai, where the ending changes. Number 3. Methods and stages of learning. When learning a new language like Japanese, understanding the methods and stages of learning can help you navigate the process more effectively. The best way to learn hiragana is just memorize it. Like children learn their native alphabet or characters, practice pronouncing and writing it many times. Especially repeatedly writing is important. In the beginning, try writing all the hiragana characters. As you write, you'll start to notice which ones are simple with fewer strokes and which ones take more time to memorize. Next, pick out the characters that seem easy to remember and practice them. You don't always have to memorize them in order, starting from the A row. Get used to the unique combination of curves and straight lines in hiragana. Gradually, focus on filling in the hiragana chart step by step. When trying to memorize hiragana, you may find it difficult because there are similar characters, for example, ha and ho. It might be good to extract these repeatedly mistaken characters and practice them intensively. After mastering hiragana, it is common to move on to learning katakana and kanji. Hiragana is the foundation of these writing systems, so it is recommended to master it first. Katakana is a syllabary like hiragana, and the number of characters is almost the same as hiragana. Learn katakana after you have memorized hiragana and some pronunciation. Hello, I'm Hiko. How was the video? In this video, I gave a brief explanation of hiragana. However, there are still many things I couldn't cover in this video. I made this video because I want to create content that helps Japanese learners and encourages more people to take an interest in Japan. On this channel, I will be sharing more about Japanese culture, daily life, language learning, and other things. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.